And so I can assure you, with some of the ideas they've come up with, we would make sure that your lights stay on and that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Dramani Mahama today, this afternoon, has a good news for all Ghanaians, for all of us. So, right after Dramani Mahama was sworn into office, Abu Jinapor came and told the public that it is likely we are going to experience Dumsor in the next 2 days. According to him, the former president or the former administration did not make any provision for fuel. And as it stands now, we have only 5 hours fuel stocked. In the next 2 days, it's likely say, Dumsor. That was the information from Abu Jinapor right after Dramani Mahama was sworn into office. He also told us that even if they have to import fuel, it takes 4 weeks for the fuel to arrive. And also after say fuel no arrive, it will take another 4 weeks for them to treat the fuel. So likely in 2 months, into Nanka Dumsor, we should expect the Dumsor for 2 months. 4 weeks for the arrival of the fuel, 4 weeks to treat the fuel. That was the information from Abu Jinapor. Watch the video.
Bad news for you. I have bad news for you. Just today, the confirmation we are getting is that we have only 5 hours of fuel stock. If you look at heavy fuel oil and distillate fuel, we don't have up to 2 days. And so in 2 days' time, we are likely to run out of fuel. This administration has not ordered any fuel as we speak. And it takes on average 4 weeks for the fuel to arrive and 4 weeks for the fuel to be treated. And so we are in a very serious situation. At the transition, we brought this up. The outgoing administration assured us that they had procured some parcels of fuel. Today, right after President Mahama assumed office, and I served on the transition, my checks indicate that we do not have fuel that can cater for even 2 days. So clearly we have a major problem. And this is an incoming administration. Even if you order the fuel, like I'm telling you, it will take about 8 weeks.
So as Abu Jinapor came out with this information, some people were like, it was one of the strategy, or it was something that the former president almost shared that year. So if we start experiencing Dumsor, we will blame the current government. That was what people were saying on the internet. According to them, a agenda or plan so that we can blame the current government. But right now, this is what Dramani Mahama is saying. He said, there won't be Dumsor. We will make sure that your light stays on. That is the assurance from the NDC and Dramani Mahama this afternoon. According to Dramani Mahama, he's going to make sure, say, your lights are anchor off. Watch the video.
Normally to forestall blackouts because of the loss of almost 2,000 megawatts of power, we have to make provision for fuel. And this is light crude oil, heavy fuel oil, and distillates fuel. Unfortunately, enough provision was not made for this eventuality. When the fuel arrives, it takes time to import it, 3 weeks to place an order and get it delivered. And when it arrives, you have to treat the fuel for another week and a half to make it ready for use in the generating plants. And so there's a threat of power outages. But my brothers and sisters, don't despair. Like I said, you elected us to solve the problems, not to put the blame on anybody else or to shoulder you with those problems. And so yesterday I called a meeting of all the stakeholders in the electricity value chain. And they have been sitting since yesterday to today to come out with innovative solutions so that we're able to keep the lights on. And so I can assure you, with some of the ideas they've come up with, we would make sure that your lights stay on and that we do not have Dumsor, as you popularly call it.
So this is the assurance that Mahama is giving us, that he's going to make sure, say, your lights anchor off, as they are saying. He's going to make sure, say, the light stays on. And we heard him, as he said, we voted for him to come and make change. There's not a time to blame anybody. My vote to a man say, their formal administration or government or mind to me, and that is what he's in office to do. So that is the assurance from John Dramani Mahama. He's going to make sure that our lights are on. You get lights in your house to do whatever you want to do it, at your office, anywhere at all. That's the assurance from John Dramani Mahama. I was so happy when I heard him saying this. I was so happy for hearing that from the current president, John Dramani Mahama. I don't know how you feel about this. You can let me know in the comment section. Drop your comments. What do you think about this comment from John Dramani Mahama? So thank you for watching this episode. As I promised you, I have so many episodes in stock for you. So please, for you not to miss any of our episode, kindly subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell, so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to be notified. Watch, like, and also comment. My name is Nadia Godi. I'm going to come your way again. I'm out.